Abby, after 3 away games in a week, how important is it to have had the full week to prepare for a home game?
Yeah, I think you could see at Doncaster the lads were tired at the end of 3 long away trips, 3 away games. To play 3 games in 7 days is tough for the lads. And to get now a full week's training into the boys and a little bit of rest and recovery, we definitely feel better prepared than we were this time last week.
Has the full week allowed for any of the injured players to get back to match fitness?
Yeah, so we've still got a couple to assess, still got 48 hours until the game, so there's still a few things we're looking at on that front, but we'll have to wait and see nearer the time on Saturday.
We played Cheltenham just 4 weeks ago. Has the tactical preparation changed a lot in that short space of time?
Yeah, I think it's a hard game to gauge really with the sending off. We played so well up until the sending off, and then obviously after Benno's sending off we're up against it, so I think we've still been looking at Cheltenham's games since that point. We looked at all the ones before we played them last time. We've looked at the games since our last game against them. So the same prep will go into every game that we always put into each match we play. So I don't think the preparation's been any different.
Before the fixture last time, the gaffer said it was quite hard to pin down what style of play they were going to use. Is that easier to do this time now you've played against them already?
Yeah, I think a lot of teams in this division have got mixed styles of play. They can play out from the back, they can go direct, and I think Cheltenham are one of those teams, as are we. So I think you can look at styles, but I think the teams who mix it up are the better teams, and I think Cheltenham are one of them. So we'll have to look at all aspects of their game.
Cheltenham have kept the majority of the side that got them promoted and won the league in League 2 last season. How do you think that's affected their season this year?
No, I think that it's good when you've got that momentum from when you've come up, and teams always seem to do well that next season. They started off well, had a little bit of a dip, and now they find themselves looking for results like ourselves, so it should be a good game, and we want to go into it fresh, as you say, after the 7-day preparation and try and get the right result for us.
We had Josh Daniels out here earlier. He said he's hoping to give you guys a bit of a headache. Have you got a lot of those going on at the moment? How good is it to have those sort of headaches to make?
Yeah, it's good to be getting a couple of players back, and JD's done really well when he's coming to the team. He never lets you down. He trains 100% every day in training. I remember saying this about him last year, to be honest, as well. And he's one of those lads who you'd want in the trenches with you, and he always gives 100%. You can ask anyone. And I mean, whether he's in your team in a 4v4 in training or a head tennis game, you know what you're going to get from JD, and they're the best type of players, the ones that you know what you're going to get from him.
Our home form has been strong this season. What factors have contributed to that, do you think?
It's a difficult one because last season it was the opposite, but I think the crowd's been really getting behind the lads, which is important, and I think the crowd being back in has made a massive difference after last year when they weren't. So I think that's gone to our advantage, definitely, and when they get behind the boys from the start of the game, you can see it lifts the lads. Having said that, the away support's been really good as well, so can't really put your finger on why that is, but we want to continue our home form, and obviously we want to start picking up some away wins as well.
On Saturday, the NHS are doing another pop-up vaccination centre at the game. I know the gaffer would have some very strong words to say about that. Have you got any words of encouragement to try and get fans down there to have their vaccines?
Yeah, I think it's massively important, and it's a great idea that they're doing that. So I'd always encourage, obviously, people to go and get the vaccines, definitely, and it's something that we always encourage at the football club anyway. With
COVID obviously growing at the moment as well, have you got any opinions, predictions for how you think it might affect football and Shrewsbury Town specifically?
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows. It's a similar situation to last time, but I think we'll always do whatever we're governed to do. We'll keep on top of whatever rules are set out, and that's what we've always done, and we've always followed by whatever we've been set out to do by the EFL or whoever it may be. So we'll continue to do that and stay as safe as we can and see what happens. You can see a lot of games getting called off and clubs getting shut down, and it seems to make its way around the country, but hopefully we'll stay away from it. But obviously it's a difficult situation at the moment.
Thank you.
Cheers.